E3. Today, the show floor opens for real, and Nintendo hosted their long-awaited Smash Bros. Direct, and I accidentally slept through it because I stayed up too late finishing yesterday's episode, and I'm a little sleepy baby with the full diaper who needs his mum-mums. My error was a disgrace to the scientific values I created this series to uphold. Let's go down and wish. All the adults in the office who arrive on time for their jobs saw the Nintendo press conference first thing this morning, which Reggie introduced with his signature commanding cadence. This is a man who understands the importance of a perfect, dramatic, we saw a new mech shooter called Daemon Ex Machina, possible Damon Wayne's project. Xenoblade Chronicles 2 is getting a new expansion, which I bet Nordley's gonna get a kick out of. And then he's gonna get a kick out of me into his ass. Nordley, give me your lunch money. Fortnite's finally coming to Switch. There's a peripheral called Pokeball Plus that will just come with Mew in it. So that's what they're gonna do with the coolest, most mysterious Pokemon. Dragon Ball FighterZ is coming to Switch, which is funny because you switch out characters in that game. Oh, that's not funny. Super Mario Party is coming to Switch, and you can play with 2 teams on 2 consoles, or you can just not play it at all. We saw Fire Emblem 3 gameplay with the mysterious subtitle, Houses. Overcooked 2 is happening, and you can throw the ingredients, throw the pizza, Papa John's. Then the entire rest of the showcase was devoted to Smash Bros., which we discovered was a new game called Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, which will feature every fighter that's ever been featured in the franchise. With this grand gesture, creator Masahiro Sakurai will finally be free of whatever curse is keeping him working on these Smash Bros. Games after he says that he's done with them. Hello. I'm being held against my will. New Link is based around Breath of the Wild, so he utilizes his remote bombs and ancient arrows, whereas Fox is now based around Star Fox Zero, so he just shits out a giant turd. Final Smashes are going to be shorter, but I'd like them to go one step further and actually give me back the time of my life I've spent getting my ass kicked by them. Daisy and Ridley are new additions to the game, and I was really excited to do a Daisy Ridley joke, but then I searched online and lots of other people have already done it. So now I hate that joke. If you made that joke, grow up. Characters now have more expressive facial animations. Ah! You can now get points from KOing assist trophies, making the game technically a MOBA. GameCube controllers will be supported, of course, because it's the definitive controller of any legitimate fighting game. And finally, it's coming December 7th, so you can't say Nintendo didn't put out one game this year. Kyle has hands-on with Smash on GameInformer.com, and he didn't call his article Master Hands-On. Kyle, am I just supposed to do everything? There's a celebrity Fortnite tournament tonight that I will not be staying late to cover. However, I did hear that Ninja will be debuting a brand new freestyle rap, which is very exciting for fans. And finally, our nightly live podcasts from E3 have begun. Make sure to watch last night's episode in full 1080p. You're not going to want to miss a thing.
Chat informs me, Reeves, because we have a live chat feed here, that you should stop scratching your nuts on air.
What are you talking about?
Everyone's talking about it. Move your hand. Will you hold his hand, Kyle?
I don't want to hold his hand.
Please.
Oh, because my hand's down here?
Yeah, and you're doing a little
And because I'm scratching my nuts, too?
Now let's get Nintendo on that board. Time to simply plug the Smash Bros. Details into my formula. This is going well. I get it. Seems straightforward to me. And there it is, Nintendo. So there it is. Nintendo scores pretty high for its brief but fun presentation on all the game they're working on for this year. And none of the other things I mentioned in this episode are impacting the board at all because I didn't think this series through very well when I started it. That's all for today. But before I go, I would like to address those who fear fanboyism may be a factor when scoring these conferences. If you're watching this and you believe I've betrayed your trust in any way, I'm truly sorry you're too thick to understand this as definitive science. I'll be back tomorrow, and sincere apologies for sleeping through Nintendo's conference and preventing us from streaming it. Rest assured, I have a new sleep setup that's going to prevent me from resting through any important announcement, no matter how hard I work on these videos the night before. Good night, everyone.